Hey, beautiful people. How's it going? Heather here to bring you our next tip for optimizing your digestion. This is tip number 4. And today's tip is a really important one. Okay, so tip number 4 for optimizing your digestion is reduce or eliminate processed foods from your diet. Wow. Okay, so let's talk about why this is important and what's really going on in the body when we have processed foods. So processed foods, packaged foods, fast foods, all of that stuff is really not real food. It's full of chemicals and fillers and added sugars, all kinds of things that our body is not designed to process. Our body is designed to process real whole food that comes from the earth, right? And not something that comes from a lab or from a box that's just full of all these chemicals. And so when we eat these types of foods, our bodies are like, what is this, right? And so they have to work really hard to break these foods down because our body isn't designed to break that kind of stuff down properly, right? And so what happens is our bodies actually use their own energy and nutrients in order to metabolize these processed foods. So we're actually depleting our bodies of their nutrients so that we can break down the foods. And those nutrients are not being replaced by the foods that we're eating because these processed foods are devoid of nutrients. Does that make sense? We're literally depleting our bodies of nutrients when we eat these processed foods. Crazy, right? So if you eat a lot of processed foods and you feel low on energy a lot of the time, or you have a lot of digestive upset and various things relating to that, right? Any of the symptoms that I've been talking about, that's a big one. Because if you're feeling low energy, it's literally, you could literally almost be malnourished if you're eating a lot of processed foods. And that's a big thing in the United States. Honestly, it's possible to be overweight and be malnourished. We've got people walking around actually malnourished because of this high processed standard American diet, where people are just not getting the nutrients that they need. And on top of that, we're depleting our bodies of nutrients. Okay, so what do you want to do? Stick to real whole food as much as possible, okay? I know it's a little bit of an extra time commitment, but it is so important for your health. You have no idea. If you haven't been following me for a very long time and you don't know my story, that is my story. I used to eat fast food every single day, either fast food or like frozen food or food from a box, like did not have real whole food most of the time. And I really didn't realize how terrible I actually felt all the time until I made the switch to real whole foods. And then everything changed. Literally my whole life changed when I made the switch from processed foods to real whole foods. Everything changed. So this is really huge. So if you are not feeling well most of the time, give it a try. It will change your life. It will help with your energy. It will help balance your blood sugar. You might notice less sugar cravings. Like amazing energy, better sleep. Like literally the list goes on and on and on when you just eat real food made from the earth that your body is designed to process, right? So try to stick to real whole foods. If you are buying boxed or packaged goods for any reasons, because sometimes we still do, right? I do too sometimes, that's okay. But what you want to do is read the ingredient list, okay? So this isn't reading the packaging on the front of a package where they can make you think any kind of thing is healthy, right? And it is not healthy. What you want to do is actually read the ingredient list on the back of the package. And you want to check, what are these ingredients? Do they sound like chemicals? Like, are these words that I can't even pronounce? If these are words I can't pronounce, my body probably can't process them either. Yeah? So what's really helpful is to look at the ingredient list. You want it to be short, like maybe 5 ingredients or less, and you want them to be ingredients that actually sound like real food, right? Not like red number 5 and I can't even think of any other examples, but you know what I mean. Things that sound like chemicals, we don't want that. We want real sounding ingredients, okay? Your body will thank you, I promise. And this also comes in really handy because It doesn't necessarily mean you have to cut out all your favorite foods. It just means how can you read the ingredient list and find the highest quality one, right? A one with 3 ingredients rather than a paragraph this long. That will do wonders for your energy, for your digestive health, for your acid reflux, like for your headaches, for the way everything is functioning. Literally, I feel so passionate about this one. Reduce or eliminate those processed foods and you will notice a major difference. Okay, so that's tip number 4. Let me know if you have any questions or if you need any help in that area. That's what I'm here for. I'm totally here to support you. So shoot me a message and we'll talk about it. All right, I'll see you guys again really soon.